trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half court.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? Hope y'all ready for this one. Coming up next.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Raymond James. To return to Rome Ford. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. Bringing them out to #1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing, it's Jameis Winston.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop made by KJ Britt.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Winston looking to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll step up, and there he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Winston to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Job running out of the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Bucky Irving now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Sending a tight end in motion left. They're going to throw. First play with Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Baker now off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To give for the first time to Rachaad White. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Mayfield to throw again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Baker throwing again. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The give now to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's White again. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and long for him here.
Okay.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They've got first down from the 31. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Chubb on the give, headed left. Along the sideline, past midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape forward.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackled by big Logan Hall. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Winston now. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A give to Chubb, running left. Still has room inside the 15. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Winston escapes the puck, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, this is White. He finds space for a few yards that time. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Third down run from White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again is Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Winston. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Winston to the air. Finding Judy. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Irving. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
2nd and 8. Completes this one to Otten. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Bucks ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Judy getting set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. That's more on the quick slant. This is ahead for about 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side to Chubb. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Winston to throw it. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Winston looking to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That one complete to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play action here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
To throw, here's Winston. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Dude. I look like body. The Molly Universe. Never mentioned.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Baker now from the gun.
Oh.
Forced out to his right.
Oh, shit.
Now he takes it. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Mayfield now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and go. There's down all the time. I believe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Baker out of the pistol. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Hines. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
2 points. There you go.
Winston now. Escapes the pocket.
Winston.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel, so let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Tough first half for Big Mayfield. And then we got a touchdown. Let's see if we can do that in this second half.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying.
That's a lead.
Rashad White on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Mayfield. It's into the hands of White.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They run the counter with White. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 42.
Oh, damn.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
Touchdown.
That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Ford on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing with a blitz on the way. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Chubb. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
That's good.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Brushes him off with ease. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing is Winston. That's it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 17.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Irving. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Mayfield. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
They never got to catch it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Second attempt. Browns
Throwing
defenders
again is Baker.
crash into each other.
Hauled in by Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. It's White on the give. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running on second with White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Baker now off the play fake. Got Evans, it's complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Here's Baker. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And they bring him down around the 34.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
The give now to White. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 3rd quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
Mike Evans, BBL,
There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Hines. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Still finding room past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Winston. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's Chubb up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Yaya Diaby brings him down. He made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game.